Okay, kids, here we go. Day 2, Venice, yet not in Venice. I'm doing a little breakfast I like to do when I'm up early in Venice. All the boys are still asleep typically after a hard night of Chianti and grappa and rowing, of course. And I'll get up early because I love Venice early in the morning because there's nobody out. People talk about the crowds in Venice all the time. And when you get up early, oh my God, it looks like it might have had 500 years ago. There's nobody around, the noises, the quietness. I mean, it's, one second. Sorry about that. Refrigerator open. So I'll get up early sometimes and make a little breakfast before I go for my morning walk down to the fish market to see what we're gonna get to cook for the day. So you do something like this. This is a leftover tomato and basil that I had from last night, making the tramezzini. Gonna get your burner on, get you some olive oil going. I got a little garlic paste that I made last night that I did for rubbing some of the tramezzini. Put a little of this in the mayo. I don't think I even told you that last night, but adds a little bit of that beautiful flavor. This is called eggs in Purgatory. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a little tomato sauce. Kind of make it a real hearty tomato sauce. You got your garlic. You know that pureed garlic is gonna cook pretty quick, so you don't wanna get too crazy with too much heat, because all the cooking that we're going to be doing in here, it's going to be cooking too. So it's starting to brown up a little bit. We're going to get our tomatoes in. We're just kind of making a real hearty tomato sauce. Now this stuff, this is cool. Trader Joe's has this stuff. Italian bomba hot pepper sauce. Now I used this to make the spicy tuna last night. We're gonna help turn these into the Purgatory eggs today. This stuff is beautiful. It's a hot pepper sauce, and it's pretty hot. A little hotter than the Venetians like, but you know, when you grew up in California near Mexico, you're a little bit more like the Southern Italian when you're cooking sometimes. So we're gonna make the little bomba sauce. This is a beautiful. You throw in a little pieces of basil that I've still got. You can see that tomato sauce is coming together. How quick that is. That's the tomato sauce. A little bit of garlic and some leftover tomatoes, well ripened. They're gonna come right down to a sweet little sauce. Now you want it thick, but you're gonna poach your eggs in this also. So here's what I do. I got the tomatoes going good. I got a little bit of water. I'm gonna just loosen that sauce up a little bit with a little bit of water. That is gonna allow me to go like this. Whoop. And whoop. Now we're poaching our eggs in a spicy tomato sauce. Now believe me, if I was in Venice, this would be sweet. I'd be doing this at probably 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning. Typically my boys, the crew, won't be getting up until 9 or 10. I'll have these eggs done by 6:45 or 7. Enjoy these with a nice, beautiful mocha or espresso out of a mocha. And then I'll be on those streets of Venice before the tourists, before anybody, and I'm seeing Venice like Venice is supposed to look like, or what it used to look like. First, a little pepper. This has been a great trip so far, so to speak. I've walked a lot. I parked the car. I've got my espresso by foot. Last night I got my gelato by foot. Walk down to the gondolas. Look at this stuff bubbling. That's just actually just gets more and more beautiful as the moment goes on. As those babies poach in Purgatory, is what they call it. You're getting to watch the whole thing today. Now I'm going to do something a little different because I've got this left over. Normally, if I'd have it, I'll have it. These are little pieces of mozzarella. We're just gonna slide these babies in there and let them thicken up the sauce with it. Whoop. Along with those poached eggs. I don't know. We got a couple more little rough cut tomatoes. That to me is looking fine. That'll get me walking probably the 10 miles a day that we walk in Venice every day. Today we'd be heading over to registration up above the Rialto Fish Market to register with the American team for the Bogalonga for the 35th time. I'd be talking to Erla and Lino up there. We'd go get our boat and we'd go out for a little workout today. So I'll do something similar today. We'll get out there on the boat and we'll do a little rowing. Daily work, unfortunately, because I'm still at home. Normally it would be all play, all rowing, all eating, all spritzing. But we're going to do our darndest to make that happen today also. So here you get to see the eggs in Purgatory. I'm going to turn this off for a second and then you'll get the finished product as we go. One moment, please. All right, baby, here we are. These things are looking fine. I like my eggs, my yolks, very loose because the heat has got everything cooking. The egg whites are forming. And when I mix it all together, that yolk will cook within the sauce. If you don't let it be loose enough, the yolk is just a big hard yolk and it doesn't add flavor to the entire sauce. So as you guys, you can see how they like to wiggle a little bit in there. As I mix those on my plate, it's going to turn into the full sauce. The eggs, uovo in Purgatorio. And turn the heat off. Let's just see my little breakfast scene here. Our man still not smiling because we're not in Venezia, but he'll get there. Coming in tight, coming in here. Now let's see what happens here. Boom. Eggs in Purgatorio. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful day in the neighborhood of Carreggio. Ciao, ciao, ciao.